Hello, this is Corel Mill with Key Lifestyle Solutions with your weekly Pick a Pile reading for November the 6th to November 12th. I would so appreciate if you can like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It would be so wonderful if you could. We're going to be doing these Pick a Pile readings over the next while instead of putting it in print form, so it's something that you can enjoy to watch and be a little entertained. So we have 3 pick-a-piles, 3 different decks. I've meditated and cleansed the cards and have already pre-picked the cards for you. So pile number 1 is with the heart. Pile number 2 is with this beautiful polished agate. And pile number 3 is this crystal quartz. So what you want to do is take some time for yourself to concentrate and pick the pile that is speaking to you. 1, 2, or 3. And I will have it in the timestamp so that you can go directly to your pile if you don't want to look at the other piles. Okay, so on with the reading. We're going to move these 2 out of the way and we'll do pile number 1. Pile number 1 has the Page of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Strength card in reverse. Beautiful. Heart quartz. So for this pile in pile number 1, this is a really good thing that you're taking time right now for this week to connect with your inner child, your higher self, and start clearly hearing those messages. So it's taking my focus right to this heart. The hands holding the heart. And so you want to be able to hear your heart, not the ego mind, but your heart. And so if that's been happening for you, that is absolutely incredible and really great. Lots of good information will be coming to you in the next while, and so it doesn't mean about taking action right away. This is speaking a little bit about that. In the 9 of Pentacles, it's like reaping your rewards and coming to accumulation time, of pulling all the things in that you've already experienced or accomplished. She's holding her hand with this one particular pentacle, and it looks like a hawk that's sitting on this pentacle, and they're taking my focus to that. It's because you've been listening to your higher spiritual self lately, and that is so great. Even if there's been a lot of things that have accumulated over the time that hasn't made a lot of sense for you, I think you're actually making headway. And so everything that was harvested and is sitting there for you to move on to the next phase, absolutely, there's something really great that's going to be coming down the line for you. The Strength card is in reverse in this particular pile, and there may be some doubt about what you're capable of doing or which way you should be going. And I don't think that should be a concern right now. They're taking my focus to this figure 8 on her arm, and you may be worried about repetitive patterns that have happened in the past where you've put something into play and it hasn't worked out. You know, there's been a lot of excitement around it and movement, but just not the movement you've been wanting to see. And so there may be some doubt about what you actually can bring into fruition of the things you've been dreaming and envisioning. But this week especially is just a time to reflect a little bit, go within, keep doing your inner work. All these changes will make a difference once we get out of this eclipse season and into the new moon. And so the new moon on the 13th would be really a great time to put new intentions in place. And that could have anything to do with your health, your career, your relationships, whatever it is for you. Beautiful pile number 1. So we'll move pile number 1 up here, and we'll go to pile number 2. Straight up, we have the Three of Pentacles, Temperance, and a reverse card of the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is very interesting, pile 2. Three of Pentacles, you want to put something forward and give it life. This may be also indicating a group of you or a partnership, a project that you're working on that's going to take some time and effort. You see this, his working metal thing, iron, to form iron in some way with the hot fire. And so things are being thought about and created. It just has not totally come into the physical form. And that's going to require temperance. It's really taking that time and patience. So it's balancing. This is balancing things too. But whatever it is that you're working on is going to come to fruition in the new year, especially. So if you've made some strong intentions to make changes, whether it's a move, if it's a move, it could be a move in a career, a partnership, where you live even. Something is happening and something is definitely in play. So working with a group is here as well. Some really great things that are going to accumulate out of that. Yeah, so especially if you're an earth sign and you're working with groups of people, this is the time to make those really big shifts, or think about, not this week in particularly, but thinking about or putting some plans in place. This isn't an action time. As you can see, the Knight of Wands, no action. It's in reverse. Wands is fire energy. So being that it's in reverse, it's not going to be moving forward at this time, especially this week. Okay, pile number 2, that is your reading. Let's go to pile number 3. The beautiful quartz. We have the Ace of Stones, abundance, Nine of Swords, cruelty, and Son of Stones, advocate. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Now these are all right side up. Now this cruelty card in the center is just saying all the ego stuff that's going on in the mind, that you often go inside of yourself and slice and dice and really not doing kind things to your soul, because there's an expectation, and those expectations are probably just stories, programming from your experiences and usually from our social conditioning. The Ace of Stones, abundance. So this abundance is going to start coming in. Stones are like the pentacles. Abundance is going to start to reveal itself. It may not come into fruition. However, pile 3, for some people this week, that's going to happen as long as you don't get in the way of yourself. That is the key here. No self-negative talk. It's not going to be helpful in manifesting. You want to keep those feelings of manifesting. You want to already be in it to create that abundance. Son of Stones, the advocate. So you are your own advocate for everything you do. And if you are listening to your higher self, it's giving you some really great clues as to what your next steps are. Again, it may not be time to move ahead, but things are on their way for change. And I love this card because it's really pointing to the as above. Yes, there's the puzzle pieces that are in play, but you're also listening to your higher self and getting a lot of help from spirit. Very good. So that is pile number 3, and those are the readings for this week. I hope you have a great week. And again, please like, share, and subscribe. Truly love it. And we'll talk to you soon.